Hi YouTube, it's been a minute or months as usual between my videos, but I just thought I'd upload something today, something different. I'm gonna do a tag, I guess, a get to know me tag. So if you want to answer these questions too, then by all means go ahead and maybe leave the link in my comments or whatever. So if I'm looking down, it's because I wrote out my questions really fast and I'm gonna have to try and decipher my handwriting, but anyway. And excuse me, but oh my goodness, I look so washed out. It is winter in Canada, hence the toque, eh? So I guess I'll just jump right in. So again, like I said, sorry for looking down. So where did you grow up? Well, Canada. Grew up in Prince Edward Island, Canada, beautiful place. Come play on my island. Number two, where do you currently live? Prince Edward Island. Who was your first best friend? I was lucky enough to have a gang of us in my little street. There was a bunch of us a year or two apart. So there was me, Leah, Melissa, and Jennifer, and then Courtney, who was a little bit younger than me, but that's who I hung around with it in my old neighborhood. I lived there till I was almost 7 years old, and then I moved, and I was really sad, but I ended up making more friends where I moved. So, how tall am I? I am 5'8". Dogs or cats? I love both. I've had both. I've owned both. I don't know if I'd be able to choose. If someone came up to me and said, here, pick either this kitten or this puppy, I'd probably just grab both of them and run. Funniest moment in high school. High school was hard for me. I was really, really overweight, but I've been blessed with wonderful friends my whole life, and there was a close-knit group who were protective of me. So anyway, funniest moment, we were just ridiculous, especially Melissa and I. The close group of us, it was me and Melissa and Rob and Matthew a lot. And like, for example, Melissa and I would have a video camera, and like back in the day, this is high school, this is like 1993, 1996 type thing. So it was like first it was like one of those cameras you had to like put on your shoulder. And anyway, then we had like one of the, I guess more like a handheld one, but it was still pretty big. Anyway, so we'd be walking and all of a sudden we'd just jump in to reenact one of the law commercials, a Jim the Hammer Shapiro law commercial. You'd have to know us, I guess. We were and still are a strange bunch, I'm assuming. I am anyway. I don't know about the rest of them. My birth date is June 26, 78. I'm 40. Did I go to college? I did go to college, and I graduated with a medical assistant certificate. I also did go to university. I went to UPEI and UNB, but I didn't graduate. Unfortunately, is when I got sick when I was in university. Favorite drink, ginger ale. I go through different phases of things. It was apple juice, now it's ginger ale. I should drink more water. Spirit animal and why? A sloth? I don't know. Because they're sleepy and slow. I don't know. I don't know what my spirit animal would be, honestly. A monkey? I don't know. Oh, sorry. See, I can't read my own handwriting. Oh, you're wearing perfume. What is it? Well, I wear Ralph by Ralph Lauren, and I also love the like Victoria's Secret and La Senza, just the body sprays. There's one La Senza one, it's almost done, and I save it for just when I really, really want to smell it, because I love the smell of it. It's like something like candy or something like that. It's red. Tea or coffee? Tea. I hate coffee. Even if it's full of sugar, I don't like the taste of it. I've had maybe 10 cups of coffee in my whole life, and each time it was like I was tired for work or I was tired for something else, and I try and see if that would perk me up, and it never did. What are your life goals? Well, my life goals are probably a bit different than others, seeing as I'm chronically ill. Um, my life goal is to live and to try and live a good life and be a good person and just live, try and be as healthy as I can. I honestly didn't think I would even get to 40, 10 years ago. If you had asked me, I would have highly doubted it, and here I am. My journey is far from over. In fact, it's just kind of starting to go uphill a little bit again, but I've gone up these hills before, I've climbed these mountains, and I've reached the peak, and I've come down the other side, and I'm still here. So, what sports have you played? Nothing, no teams or anything like that. Wait, no, I didn't even play when I was a kid. My mom had me in tap dance and Highland fling and stuff like that. I was a big girl too. I was obese, so I wasn't really healthy enough. I was too big to be active and running around like that, but I played for fun. We played basketball in the driveway, I could never skate. I love watching hockey, but I could never play soccer for fun, like just, what kids do, right? Um, have any books changed my life? I love reading. I love books. I know it's cliche. Everyone says the Bible. It didn't really change. I don't think a book has really changed my life. I love books, and I believe they have the ability to change lives, sure. I've learned a ton from books, but I don't think there's any really that have changed my life. What is your favorite movie? I have a lot of favorite movies. I'm a huge, huge nerd. I love the Marvel movies, the Marvel series, DC, Marvel, yes. Let me know if you like Marvel or DC. I love, like, Iron Man is my favorite, Iron Man 1, 2, and 3, and of course Infinity Wars. Oh my goodness, if you have not watched any of the superhero movies in the Marvel series, do it. You will not be disappointed. They're amazing storylines, they have amazing actors, and they are visually beautiful. Just look at Black Panther. I mean, that's nominated for what, 7 Oscars? Like, that's unbelievable. Sorry, I keep losing track because I keep going off topic a little bit. Favorite YouTubers? I like the drama channels, so I really like, her name is, on her YouTube name is Shaquana Jefferson, but her name is Shannon. And hi, Shannon, if you ever get to see this, I love you. I love your videos. You tell it like it is. I enjoy Michael B. Petty, Zachary Michael, again, like just the drama channels, the people that talk about other YouTubers. I mean, it's like, you just get your popcorn and watch the drama unfold. And yeah, so those guys. And I really like, oh my goodness, this is going to make me sound so weird. It's not a person on YouTube, but it's like the TikTok cringe videos. I love watching those. I'm sorry, I do. Do you speak other languages, and how well? No. Well, being Canadian, you grow up, you start taking French in first grade, and then you have it all up to, I think, ninth grade, and then you can choose to take it in high school, but you don't have to. I didn't. I did also take Intro to German in university at UNB. That was fun. I took 2 courses on it, and I know words here and there, but no, I can't really speak any languages. I don't even think I'd be able to communicate if I was in Germany, like with certain words. I'd be able to say hello and how are you and goodbye. That's about it. Single or taken? I'm happily taken. How would you describe your fashion sense? I don't have a fashion sense. I live in Canada, so it's freezing for like, I don't know, 8 months of the year kind of thing. So I dress warm again, too. Hoodie, shirt on under hoodie, boots, that kind of thing. And in the summer, it gets really hot. So I dress cool. I usually dress in dresses all summer because they're comfortable. So yeah, I guess if I had to say I had one fashion sense, it would be I dress for comfort. I dress what I like. I don't follow trends that much. Um, how long was your longest relationship? Relationship. I'm currently in my longest relationship. We will be celebrating 10 years in the end of April, April 28th. Previous to that, I was married before. Wasn't good. Glad to be out of it. Extremely, extremely happy and relieved to be out of that relationship, but I was with him for 8 years, together for 4, married for 4. And then I dated little bits here and there, but my current relationship he's the best thing that's ever happened to me. So, what is your idea of a dream date? Anything with my partner, even if we're just in the basement watching a movie. Like, I don't need to go on fancy dates and all that kind of stuff. I'm quite happy. What is your go-to hairstyle? I have really long hair. It needs to be cut desperately. So in the winter, it's usually braids or a side braid. Summer, it's up because it's so hot. It's usually in a bun or a messy bun or like 2 little buns on the top of my head. But again, just it's so I like straightening it too. Like if I have an event to go to, I'll straighten it, and I think it looks really pretty straight. But in the summer, it's again too warm, and the humidity just slowly makes it start to like poof out a little bit. And then in the winter, it's so staticky. I have to keep bounce sheets in my pocket for like when I go places because I have to rub them on my hair to get the static down. So it's just a no-win anyway. And but because of my illness too, my hair's starting to get really, really thin, and I've read that this goes along with what I'm going through. So, I mean, obviously it's been growing for a long, long time, and yes, there is blue in it. That's the color. But I might be getting a cut, and it's going to be really, really difficult to do that, but I might have to do that. It will grow back. How many siblings do you have? 2. I have a brother and a sister, and I love them to pieces. I'm the oldest, and then my younger sister is 6 years younger than me, and my baby brother is 9 years younger than me. Go to fast food order. I don't really eat a lot of fast food. Like, I don't really have a go-to place. If we go somewhere, I'll get usually a burger or a chicken burger and fries, like standard stuff. Chicken nuggets. I like chicken nuggets from McDonald's. I like the grilled chicken burger from Wendy's, that type thing. PC or Mac, neither. I'm on an iPad. That's what I use all the time. Before that, I did have just a laptop, a Sony laptop, and before that, a Hewlett-Packard laptop. Most memorable vacation memory. I didn't really, well, I shouldn't say that. I didn't really travel. My most memorable vacation would have been when I was 10 years old. It was my second trip overseas. My grandmother was from Glasgow, Scotland. So we went and I got to see where she grew up, which was amazing. And we visited her sister in England, and we were there for 3 weeks. It was an amazing trip, and I've got so many memories still 30 years later, just clear as day. And fun fact, today is January 25th, Robbie Burns' birthday. Scottish man. I got to visit his cottage where he grew up, which was amazing. So happy Robbie Burns Day to all my Scottish people. I'm Scottish, obviously. Other than that, vacations. I spent most of my summers camping with my mom. We started in the back of a truck, like with just a cap on a half-ton truck with a mattress in the back, and we upgraded to a tent. And then we upgraded to renting a little trailer, and then we bought a little trailer. And at the end of it, it was more like glamping. We were in a 30-foot Master Coach Deluxe with a TV and a phone. It wasn't, there was a deck on the trailer. It was pretty awesome. It was a great place to grow up, though, and I made lots of wonderful friends and memories there. So, morning and evening routines. My morning routine through the week is pretty standard. I get up, make lunches for my stepson and my partner. And then parking downtown is crazy. So I drive, drop my partner off at work, and then I drop my stepson off at school, and then I just keep the car here for today, which it works out because I have appointments a lot, and then my grandma and I go out for breakfast at least once a week, and I'll pick her up and take her because God love her, she is amazing, and she will be 90 in July. So that's my morning routine pretty much, and then I just come home and I putter and clean and stuff, depending on how I'm feeling. And my evening routine, I don't really have a routine. I usually go into bed around pretty early, 9 or 10, and then I watch some shows until I fall asleep. That's pretty much it. 2 more questions. We're getting down there. Bad habits. I crack my knuckles. Guilty. Bad habits. I'm not sure. I'm sure I have a ton that bug the hell out of other people, but the only one that comes to mind right now is me cracking my knuckles. And the last question, one thing about you we wouldn't know. Not many people know I have a rock in my knee. When I was I think I was 9 or 10, or maybe, yeah, probably 9 or 10. I was at my babysitter's house and we were playing on the step, and it was quite high and it had a wrought iron railing, and we were pretending the step was a boat. I don't know what we were doing. And I climbed over the wrought iron railing and I fell straight down. So my knees hit the wood step on the way down, and then I went on my knees on the ground. So I had like a really big cut that I had gotten paint chips and just all kinds of yucky stuff in it, and I now have a rock in my knee. You can feel it and move it around. I hate it. I hate feeling it. It's gross. It gives me the willies, but it's there. So yeah, that was 30 questions, getting to know me. If you want to know anything else, leave your questions in the comment section. I'd love more comments. I think I've only ever had like 1 or 2, so anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Hope you have an awesome day. Stay warm, and hopefully it won't be months. I probably say this a lot, but hopefully it won't be months before I do another video. So talk to you later. Love you. Mwah.